Sorry about that. My camera went off for a little bit. But yeah, you know, so I'm just trying to keep you guys, like, I really wish I can sit here and tell you my whole entire life story so that you guys can understand, because most of my family members are like, oh my god, you're so evil, oh my god, how can you do this to your family, oh my god, yada yada yada. But then again, those that are really talking, I don't care how much they have to talk. Those with kids, you better believe that after they saw my video, and most likely after they saw my daughter's video, you better believe that they reached out to their kids. I could almost guarantee that, you know, I could almost guarantee it. So I'm okay with that. That actually makes me feel good. That makes me feel like I accomplished what I set out to accomplish. But honestly, it's just straight up ridiculous that I feel like I have to come out in order for others to be aware of the situation. But, you know, I put myself in this predicament and I don't regret it one bit. I really don't. So ever since the video, nobody in my family, like a couple of family members, some reached out to me after I posted something on Facebook stating like, oh, it's a shame that, you know, all of my friends on Facebook have hit me up and yada yada yada, and are, you know, like saying how bad they feel or whatever. But none of my family members had hit me up. Like, none of them. None of them. You know? So once I posted that, some of them came out and reached out and they were like, oh Maria, I didn't know this happened to you, yada yada yada. You know, I appreciate them. I don't expect a response from them. I expect them to see the video and que cojan cabeza, you know, and decide to, like, obviously protect their kids from that. But I really don't expect much from my family, you know, in the sense of the ones that, like, don't get offended, because, oh my god, my family, I love them to death regardless, but they are the most sensitive people you could ever see. Like, they get so offended so easily that it's like, you say one thing about one and they all take it. They're all like, oh no, because you said the family is this. No, if you take it for you, then obviously, it's like they say, if the shoe fits, wear it, you know? I didn't direct anything to anybody. Oh well. Anyways, I really don't care. I love them all to death. They don't do anything for me, I don't do anything for them, so it doesn't really make a difference to me whether they like me or not. Most of them, you know, put on that face where they try to act like they cool with you just to be cool with you, you know? So it's whatever. I read right through people. So, whatever, let's keep it going. So after the video, basically nobody talks to me. I deleted some of my family members off of Facebook. I also deleted a lot of friends. They weren't particularly, it was nothing personal, so really don't take it personal. It was just people that I know that are close to, like, my brothers and stuff like that, that I know that word is gonna spread around even faster. So I deleted a couple of people. I've been contacting, oh my god, it's like, it's frustrating, but it's paying off. I send so many emails a day to, like, you guys have seen me post to Ellen, Oprah, Tyler Perry, anybody that even like the news, radio stations, anybody that I think that could help me, like, spread the word, I'm doing it. I'm also getting permissions to go to schools and, you know, start my motivational speaking career in a way. I know I'm not no psychologist or anything like that, But I honestly, I've never ever ever have believed in a psychologist, because of the simple fact that I don't believe that anybody who has not been through it should not be giving advice on how to deal with it. Okay? Get that straight. Nobody who has not been through something like that should not be giving advice on how to deal with it. You know? I've been through it all, basically. So, and I'm here, I'm standing, I'm strong, I'm doing something to make a difference. So why shouldn't I be the one to talk? Why shouldn't I be the one to help? You know? So yeah, those are some of the little things that I'm working on. There's a couple of projects coming soon which I cannot really talk about, because I don't really like to jinx myself. And until they come through, obviously you won't know about them. So es mejor dejar la cosa así. I wanted to point out the whole subject with my brother. This was the first time ever that anybody found out about my brother, and the most messed up part about it is that I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the time, making sure. The most messed up thing about it is that, like I said, when I started the project, I wanted to obviously get the word out to help. And if you notice, the only person that I mentioned in, not even in the video, I said family members, but I got the biggest family you could think of, so, you know, who's who, you know. So when I started the project, I really didn't think, I'm like, damn, am I really ready to tell my mom about my brother? Am I really ready to tell my mom about the other people who molested me? Am I ready? You know? I asked myself all these questions, and I'm like, si yo no le doy a toa, I'm not gonna get nowhere. I first had to start healing myself before I try to heal others. So obviously, if I didn't talk, nobody was gonna talk. If you don't go full on detail with exactly what happened, nobody's gonna talk. They're gonna sugarcoat it for you, just like how I was doing to others, you know. It's like I would tell them, yeah, my dad, but I wouldn't really say it all. And that's really what has surprised a lot of people already, the fact that I decided to come out and just blurge everybody out, you know. So when I first started it, I wasn't even planning on talking about my brother. I really wasn't. I knew that eventually, maybe if like the project did blow up and I was like on Ellen or something like that, then maybe yes, I would come out and confess the rest of the people or something. So what I basically decided to do was like, hang on guys, let me look at the time for a second. So basically what I decided to do was start by hitting up my older brother. Because of the type of relationship we've had, because of everything that we've gone through, we've never had a tight bond at all. Like, I could see my brother and he was more like just some nigga than my actual brother. Like, it was more like, I just didn't feel like he was my brother. He stopped being my brother since he first touched me. But obviously, to sugarcoat it for my mom and not let her be aware, you know, I would interact with him. Of course, we'd go out. We would never really plan together, but like, for example, he would plan with my little brother, and me and my little brother were always so close. So since they chilled, we all ended up chilling, you know, it was something like that. So I always wished that my brother would hit me up out of, like, just so we can close that chapter. I always wish that he would hit me up and tell me, you know, like, Marial, you know, I'm sorry for all those years. I'm sorry for, I was stupid. I don't know. I just wanted him to acknowledge the fact that that happened and not act like it never happened. Like, it killed me. It killed me. I thought about it every time I saw him. Every time, you know? And it made me sick to try to act like I was cool with him. You know, it just made me sick. I forgave him. I really did. You know, I don't think that he had the right mentality. You know, and he also went on and molested the same little cousin that my dad molested. You know, and it's just crazy, because I just wish that he would talk to me. That's all I ever wanted, to close it. You know, to understand that he was young, maybe didn't know better. Maybe my mother failed on her behalf to tell her, listen, it's not okay to touch girls. It's not okay to treat women or girls a certain way. Maybe she failed there. And I believe she did, because it was something that was never talked about in my family, or at all. It was never a subject that ever came up. So, basically, it was like the same day, no, it was like the next day after the video, I decided to, obviously he knew about the video because it went around my family, so I decided to hit him up. Like I said, keep in mind I had no intention of putting him on blast, let's just say. So I decided to hit him up, send him a text message, and tell him, you know, like, listen, I love you, you know, I forgive you. I'm gonna show you the text messages right now, and yes, I did keep them, because I really want everybody to see, especially my family members, for those who don't believe or who decide to, like, stay on his side. Hold on. Alright, we still got time. So, I decided to keep the messages and show it to you guys, so you guys see the type of way that I approached him and what was his response. And just keep in mind that the whole entire time that we text, not once did he deny or even bring up or even apologize for what he did. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys real quick.